want to address Howie Roseman, the Philadelphia Eagles general manager. Because right now, today, Howie Roseman is arguably the most overrated general manager in the entire NFL. And look, I got to eat some crow today. I definitely do. Because in the past, I've bigged up Howie Roseman. I've said, Howie Roseman, he's great. He's great. He's one of the best GMs in all football. When, in reality, I was flat out wrong about Howie Roseman. And I think Howie Roseman is an overrated general manager. Now, is Howie Roseman a terrible general manager? No. Howie Roseman has done some good things. But as an NFL general manager, Howie Roseman has been vastly overrated. I know what probably some of you are going to say out there. Oh, but Jamon, he's won a Super Bowl. Guess what? John Elway, as an NFL general manager, has won a Super Bowl. He won a Super Bowl. And how's he doing today? Denver Broncos fans aren't too fond about John Elway because he can't seem to get the quarterback right outside of Peyton Manning. And if you look at John Elway in his career as an NFL general manager, his team under his watch as NFL general manager has a better record than Howie Roseman's team. John Elway has won 56% of his games as an NFL general manager. Howie Roseman is at 52%. And I thought to myself, if I take Howie Roseman's Super Bowl away from him, if I take that season away, what does Howie Roseman have to show for as the Philadelphia Eagles general manager? Do you know what he has to show for it? A below 500 record the 9 years prior. If you take that Super Bowl away from Howie Roseman, if you take that 13-3 season away, if you take that ring away, the Philadelphia Eagles are a below 500 ball club under Howie Roseman's watch. They are. Go look it up. 78 wins, 80 losses during a 9-year stretch if you take away the Philadelphia Eagles Super Bowl. And right now, this team is a complete mess in Philadelphia. This is not a Super Bowl caliber roster. Not even close. Not even close. The Philadelphia Eagles, they're not sniffing a Super Bowl anytime soon. Right now, today, Green Bay is better. New Orleans is better. The entire NFC West is better. So that's 4 teams. Washington's better. The Giants are better. The Cowboys are more talented. You can make the argument that Carolina Panthers are a better football team today than the Philadelphia Eagles. It's sad. It's pathetic. This offensive line stinks. The wide receiver core stinks. The defense is old and aging. The quarterback situation is a mess. And it's pretty clear to me that Howie Roseman has been overrated as an NFL general manager. And let's look at the last 5 drafts from Howie Roseman, because I examined all the picks. I've watched these games. I know who contributes to Philadelphia. I did some research, and I could find 7 key impactful players from the past 5 drafts that Howie Roseman has put his name to. So, in the last 5 years, Howie Roseman has drafted 7 players that are contributing to the Philadelphia Eagles winning right now. Carson Wentz, Derek Barnett, Sidney Jones, Dallas Goedert, Josh Sweat, Miles Sanders, and Jalen Hurts. And you can make the argument that Sidney Jones, Dallas Goedert, and Josh Sweat are just marginal players. Dallas Goedert, he could be a starting tight end on some teams, but he's the backup tight end in Philadelphia. Sidney Jones is an average defensive back, and Josh Sweat, he's a nice player, but he can be replaced. And Carson Wentz, he might not even be on the team next year. That contract is awful. It's impossible for the Philadelphia Eagles to move on from Carson Wentz's contract unless they trade him. And if they trade him, they got to eat a whole bunch of salary cap because they overpaid for Carson Wentz and they paid the guy too early And now the guy has regressed, and he's no longer a great quarterback. Miles Sanders is pretty good, and Jalen Hurts, we'll see what the future holds. I think that he could become a franchise quarterback, but we'll see. Howie Roseman has not done a great job the last 4 to 5 years as the Philadelphia Eagles general manager. Sure, the Philadelphia Eagles have won a Super Bowl, but if you take that Super Bowl away, Howie Roseman is an average NFL general manager. The metrics show it. The record shows it. The players, the pride that he puts out in the field, it shows. And everyone talks about, oh, Carson Wentz, he deserves all the blame. Doug Peterson, he deserves all the blame. How about we take into account the fact that Howie Roseman has put together not a good enough roster to compete to win the worst division in all football. The Philadelphia Eagles are the worst team today as I speak right now in the worst division in all football. And it's sad, it's pathetic, and Howie Roseman is to blame. I believe Howie Roseman, as of right now today, is the most overrated NFL general manager in the entire NFL. Is John Elway a better general manager right now today than Howie Roseman? I think that's a question we all need to answer, because as far as I'm concerned, Howie Roseman, he's not a top-tier GM. He deserves to be in the conversation with the John Elways of the world. And even John Elway is getting a whole bunch of pushback as we speak today. Thank you so much for watching this video today. Please also note that the Juice Alert Sports Podcast is not just a YouTube channel. It is available on all podcasting platforms, including Spotify, Google Podcasts, iTunes, and Apple Podcasts. Also, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share this content with all your friends. This podcast is my favorite thing in the entire world right now. It is my passion. And I want more people to listen to this podcast. I really want this podcast to grow. Also, a fun fact about me is that I want to go into the sports broadcasting and media world once I graduate from the University of Toledo, a college in Northern Ohio. I am looking to become one of the next great sports broadcasters and analysts out in the world. And I potentially would like to start my own network if this podcast really truly grows. Or if I fall short of that goal, I would love to work for a big-time network like ESPN or Fox Sports 1. I am open to all networks. So if you believe in my dreams and you see or hear my passion through the screen, be sure to tell all your friends about the Juice Alert Sports Podcast. Stay motivated, you guys. Have a God-blessed day, and I'm out.